LaFountain. We begin this hour of closing arguments with breaking news in a story we were just covering last hour. The mysterious death of Lauren Smith Fields in Connecticut. Here's her picture, 23 years old, died in her apartment. And she was with someone that she had met on the Bumble dating app. The family extremely frustrated and angry with investigators because they had not gotten an answer about what happened to their daughter, and were angry with investigators because of the way they handled it. The man that she was with was never interrogated. They never really tested his story. He has a lawyer now. And we hadn't heard from the medical examiner yet.
A 23-year-old woman goes on a date with someone she met online. By morning, she's dead. And the man who called 911, he walks free without a single charge. Lauren Smith Fields was 23 years old. She lived in Bridgeport, Connecticut. She had a family who loved her, friends who counted on her, a future that should have stretched out long and bright. December 2021. The holidays were coming. Lauren was navigating life the way so many young people do now, through apps, through screens, through carefully curated profiles and late-night conversations with strangers who might become something more. She matched with a man on Bumble. His name was Matthew LaFountain. They decided to meet. A date, nothing unusual about that. Millions of people do it every week. But on the morning of December 12th, 2021, Lauren Smith Fields never woke up. Welcome to Caught in the Web True Crime Stories. Kindly support us by subscribing to this channel and turn the notification icon. It's 6 a.m. Matthew LaFountain calls 911. His voice, according to reports, sounds panicked. The dispatcher tells him to start chest compressions. He does. He tries. But Lauren doesn't respond. When first responders arrive, they find her in bed, unresponsive, cold. Matthew is described as shaken up, in shock. The kind of shock you'd expect from someone who just watched another human being die in front of them. Lauren is pronounced dead at the scene. Now here's where things get complicated, and here's where a family's grief turns into something else entirely. Rage, confusion, and a desperate search for answers. The cause of death? An accidental overdose. Fentanyl mixed with alcohol. That's what the autopsy concluded. And legally, that's where the story could have ended. But for Lauren's family, that's exactly where the story began. Think about this for a moment. Your daughter, your sister, your loved one goes on a date with someone she's never met before. Hours later, she's dead. Wouldn't you want to know everything? Every detail, every moment, every second of that night. Lauren's family did. They asked the police. They called. They pushed for updates. They wanted to know more about Matthew LaFountain. Who was he? What happened that night? What did they do? What did they drink? Was there anything at all, that didn't add up? And here's what they were told. He's a very nice guy. We're not looking into him anymore. Lauren's brother couldn't believe what he was hearing. He later said it felt like the detective was defending Matthew, protecting him. And that didn't sit right. Because when someone dies under these circumstances, doesn't it warrant more than a passing glance? More than a quick conversation in a closed case? Her family thought so. A lot of people thought so. But the investigation didn't dig deeper. Matthew LaFountain was questioned and cleared. No charges, no further scrutiny. And Lauren's family? They were told to stop calling, stop asking, stop demanding answers. Imagine that. Your child is dead, and you're told to stop asking why. Now let's talk about something uncomfortable. Something that hangs over this case like a shadow. Lauren Smith Fields was a black woman. And many people, including her family, believe that if Lauren had been white, this case would have looked very different. The investigation would have been more thorough. The media attention would have been louder. The urgency to find answers would have been undeniable. But instead, Lauren's death was treated as routine. Tragic, yes, but routine. An accidental overdose. Case closed. Move on. Except her family couldn't move on.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
They organized protests outside the Morton Government Center in Bridgeport. They demanded accountability. They demanded that someone, anyone, take Lauren's death seriously. And eventually, people started listening. The detectives handling Lauren's case were placed on administrative leave. Some resigned. The case was reassigned. But even that felt hollow. Because those same detectives, they appealed. They were reinstated. And Lauren's case? Still open. Still unresolved. Still haunting everyone who knew her. So where does that leave us? A young woman is dead. A man she met online was the last person to see her alive. An autopsy says fentanyl and alcohol killed her. The police say there's nothing more to investigate, but Lauren's family and so many others aren't convinced. They're not saying Matthew LaFountain is guilty of murder, but they are saying this: we don't know enough. We don't know what happened that night. We don't know if Lauren took that fentanyl herself or if it was given to her. We don't know if she knew what she was taking. We don't know if something could have been done to save her, and maybe we never will, because the investigation stopped before it really started. Here's what we do know. Fentanyl is everywhere now. It's in counterfeit pills. It's in drugs people think are safe. It's killing people who never intended to take it. And when someone dies from it, especially in the company of someone they just met, there are questions that need answering. Did Lauren know what she was consuming? Did someone else provide it? Was there negligence? Was there something more? We may never know. And that's what makes this case so heartbreaking. Lauren Smith Fields was 23 years old. She had her whole life ahead of her. And now her family is left with a file that says accidental overdose and a system that told them to stop asking questions. If this story makes you uncomfortable, good it should. Because until we start demanding better investigations, better accountability, and better care for every victim, regardless of race, regardless of circumstance, stories like Lauren's will keep happening, and more families will be left searching for answers they'll never get. Rest in peace, Lauren Smith Fields. If this story resonated with you, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because these stories matter, and the people behind them deserve to be remembered.